Hey everybody, it's Rosie and welcome to day 11 of your Luxform 21-day Pilates challenge. So today's class, we're just going to be using a Pilates ball and also just one of your light dumbbells. My light dumbbell is 2 kilos, but feel free to go a little bit lighter if you'd like, or you can even do this without. Let's get started. So just placing your ball just towards the top right hand side of your mat, and then you can just bring your weight over to that side as well. Let's just start with a little bit of a stretch. So bring your shoulders stacked over your wrist, your knees are under your hips. Let's start to inhale as you lower your chest down. And then exhale as you start to round your spine, really pushing your upper back towards the ceiling. Inhale, we lower your chest. You can let your eye gaze lift. And then exhale, round it off. Your eye gaze can go down towards your knees or down to your mat. It might feel nice to start to rock back and forwards. So inhaling as we lift the chest. Exhaling as we round it off. Maybe you want to start to work some figure eights through your hips. Just rolling out through your body, just doing what feels nice here, just getting a little mobility through the spine. Continuing that rock back and forward if it feels good. And just really getting a little bit of warmth through the body. All right, your last one here, finishing off. Okay, let's find your neutral spine. Now, with your weight, I want you to bring your weight just between both of your hands, and then your ball will just be underneath your right hand. So ball is underneath your right hand, and then your weight is in between both of your hands. Make sure it's your shoulders that are stacked over your wrists. Your knees are under your hips. We've got our neutral spine, so a flat back, you're drawing your belly button up towards your spine. And then from here, we've got a little tuck on our tailbone as well. Let's start to roll your ball away as you bend through your left elbow. So keeping your left elbow close by your body, glide your ball away. You might feel that stretch through the right shoulder, right chest. And then bring that ball straight back under your shoulder. So we glide the ball away as you bend the left elbow, always keeping your left elbow hovering down from the ground. And then we slowly pull it back up. So you're hinging from your hips, you're lowering your chest, your hips stay lifted. And then we slowly bring it all the way back up. So what we're working here is a single arm push up. And then that roll of your ball away is just helping you to get nice and deep through the left side. So by keeping your left elbow really close in towards your body, you're going to start to feel your tricep, the back of your arm. Now we want to keep going really nice and slow here, inhaling when we lower down, and then exhaling as you push it up. So that push up is just as important as that lower back down. Keep it slow and controlled, grounding down through all 5 of your fingers through the left hand. So you might be feeling that nice little stretch through the right shoulder. I definitely am. It's kind of disguising what I'm feeling through the back of the left arm. Slowly lower and we slowly lift. So if this ever doesn't feel good with your ball, you can get rid of your ball. You could work both your hands doing this push up if the single is too much. And then as we start to add on our weight throughout the class, you can always keep that weight out of it as well. All right, let's start to add a little pulse. So we glide away, you lower your chest. Let's pulse through that left elbow. And then we draw everything back up. Ooh. Literally starting to get shaky through the left arm. Little pulse at the bottom. You want to find your deepest range. So finding how low you can go, gliding away. We pulse, and then really heavy pushing through your left hand to come on up. So you should be really light through your right arm here, not bringing too much weight through that ball hand. Thinking about it all coming through that left arm. Let's go 6 full reps here. Then we will add on. So let's come back to the breath. We inhale as you lower, pulse, pulse, we bring it up. Remember, if the pulses don't feel good, you can always get rid of them as well. Pulse, pulse, we bring it all the way up. All right, we have 3 reps to go. Then we add on. Let's go for 2 reps. Remember, you can always stay here. We don't need to add on if you're feeling good where you are. Last 1, pulse, pulse, bring it all the way up. All right, holding it there. Now, I want you to bring your weight back into your right hand. So try to stay strong through your core here. Your weight is through your right hand on your ball. I want you to pick up your weight. We add in a row, so drawing your left elbow up towards the ceiling. Then extend your left arm long, feel your tricep. Bend the elbow, lower your weight back down, just bring it between your hands. Your left hand comes back down. And then we go back into that single arm push-up. We lower down, pulse, pulse. Pull everything back up. Really take your time here, slow. So feel that control through your core. Your weight goes into your ball hand. You grab the weight, you work your row. Stay heavy through the lower body here. Keep pressing your knees down. Keep pressing the tops of your feet. You add that tricep kickback. Bend the elbow, lower your weight. Slowly bring the hand back down. And then back into that single arm push-up. Pulse, pulse, pull it up. So taking your time. Remember what I said about that control coming from the core, coming through the tops of your feet. That 1 tricep kickback, bend the elbow, lower it down. If you find that the ball underneath your right hand is just feeling a little bit too wobbly, feel free to get rid of it. So you can keep the ball away. You can just put your right hand down onto the ground instead. But if you're happy with the ball under your hand, you're enjoying that little bit of instability, it's meant to feel wobbly, just continue where you are. All right, let's go for 6 reps. So really finding that nice control. We're starting to really build through the back of your left arm. So you should be feeling nice and warm there. We glide it away. We pulse, pulse, pull it up. 4 reps to go. That's it. Nice and slow. Glide it away. Find that depth. Pulse, pulse, and bring it in. We can do it. All right, we have 3 reps to go. Then we're going to hold it up and just work with that weight. Pulse, pulse. Nice and slow when we lift. That's it. Let's go for 2 reps. We can do it. Glide away. Little pulse, pulse, pull it back. Weight in your left hand, really slow. Draw the row. Find that tricep kickback. Lower your weight. And then your left hand comes down. Our last full rep. We can do it. Glide it away. Pulse, pulse. Bring it all the way up. Your weight goes to your ball hand. Let's draw that row and let's just work that tricep kickback. So you're bending and extending through your left elbow, squeezing through the back of your arm. Try to lift your pinky nice and high towards the ceiling. We've got 5 reps. See if you can hold a little longer. Try to have even weight between your hands or all your fingers on your right hand. Remember, you can get rid of the ball if you need. Let's go for 2 reps. That's it. Let's go your last one and hold it up. Little pulses. We pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that weight down. Nice work, everybody. Bring your left hand back down. All right. From here, I want you to extend. I'm going to have to move forward a little bit. I want you to extend your left leg out nice and long. Keep the weight just in between both of your hands, but don't worry, we're not going to use it. We're going to have a little break from it. All right, from here, right hand is underneath your ball, left hand is underneath your shoulder. Let's point through your left toes. All we're going to do is start to lift your left leg just to hip height and slowly lower it back down. So it doesn't really matter about trying to lift your leg higher than hip height. I want you to think about length of your left leg. So imagine I'm pulling your leg back behind you. You're gonna feel your triceps here through both your arms. Definitely gonna feel your left shoulder. Your weight is a little bit heavier through your left hand again. And your hips, I want you to square them off down towards the ground. So try to not rock onto your right hip. Keep it nice and slow. Pointing through your left toe, start to feel that left glute switch on. Keep your tailbone tucked. Keep your rib cage drawing up towards your spine. All right, we're gonna add on your move. So you've got one leg lift, hold it there. We add that single arm push up, bend through the left elbow, glide the ball away, pull everything back and lower your left leg. So if you've tried that and it feels like it's too much, I want you to get rid of the leg and just bring both your knees back down. See how it goes. We do not have long. I know this left tricep, it's really getting a good working from the start. We've got 5 reps. Try to go really slow so you've got that balance. Squeeze through the left glute. Keep the left leg lifted as you work that push up. My left arm is starting to shake even more. All right, let's go for your final 3. I may have lost count already. Do not stress. We've got 2 to go. Find that depth, lower your chest. Keep the left elbow close by your ribs. My left glute is starting to feel it. All right, your last full rep. Glide it away. Little pulses through your left arm, little pulses. Squeeze that left glute. Little pulse for 5. We're almost done. Let's go for 4. We have 3. Remember, you can keep your left knee down. Last 2, last 1. Bring it back. Whew, well done, everybody. All right, from here, keep your ball where it is. Just grab your weight into your left hand. Step your left foot forward. We are coming into a little bit of lower body work now. So your ball, basically, what we're going to do is tap your right knee down onto your ball in your lunge. So if you need to step forward a little bit, basically you want your feet to be hip distance apart. I want you to bend your elbow so you've got that little robot positioning through your left arm. Your right hand is on your hip and it's your left foot that is forward. Roll your shoulders back. Let's take a nice big inhale. Exhale, bend down through your knees. Little tap of your right knee onto your ball and we lift. Little tap and then lift. So you might feel your right quad, you might feel your left quad, you might feel your left glute as well. Bending down nice and slow. Exhale, we lift. So if this is too much with the weight in your hand, get rid of your weight as well. We slowly lower and we lift. All right, let's start to add a little pulse from your lower body. Drop it down, pulse. Pulse, your ball touches or your knee touches your ball and then you come all the way up. We slowly lower, pulse. Pulse. And I want you to keep your shoulders rolling back. You're going to feel that left bicep, left shoulder as we hold in that little robot arm position. Little pulses and we lift. Let's start to add on your left arm at the bottom. So lower down, pulse. Pulse. I want you to hold that hover. Don't let your knee rest on your ball. One reach through your left arm out in front of you. Pull your left elbow back in and we come up to stand. So we lower down, we pulse. Pulse, hold that hover, reach your left arm. That's it. Pull the elbow back in by your side and come up to stand. Whew. We got this. Pulse, pulse, one reach. Now we don't have long. Let's go for 5 reps. I promise I will keep count. That is 5. Keep rolling the shoulders back. Find your depth. Keep your belly button drawing back towards your spine. One reach. All right, we got 3 to go. Lower down, pulse, pulse. Hold, one reach. Your final 2. Then we're going to hold it down. All right, this last one. Let's work that pulse, pulse. Hold it down, just that arm reach in and out for 4. Can we get down a little bit lower through your legs? I know this burns. Last 2. Last 1. Hold it down low. Hinge forward, extend your back leg. Feel that relief. Bend your back knee, tap your ball. Hinge forward, extend the back leg. Keep that left knee bent the whole time. We're now going to feel your left glute a little. So drop your back knee. Keep the left knee bent the whole time. Hinge forward, extend the back leg. Now let's bring back in that left tricep. So you've got your 90-90 lunge. We hinge forward, your back leg extends. I want you to add that tricep kickback. Sweep your left arm past your hip. Bend your left elbow, tap the right knee. Hinge forward, extend your left arm. Now, whenever you need a little reset, I want you to come up and then join back in. We're starting to build some strength and some fire through the lower body and the upper body. Let's start to add a little pulse on your left arm. I want to feel that nice juicy burn through the left tricep. Hinge forward, pulse, pulse. Seeing if we can keep touching that ball when we lower. When we hinge forward, have a look down at your knee. I don't want you to let your knee cave in. Slightly pulling your knee out towards your pinky toe. It's going to help you to feel your glute. We hinge it forward. Get deeper through your left leg. Pulse that arm. Bend your right knee down. We don't have long. Let's go for 4 full reps, both of these moves. So we drop it down. You've got that hinge, pulse, pulse. Keep hinging forward. That's 1 rep. Let's go for 3. Pulse it. Get a little deeper through your left leg. Let's go for 2. Then we're going to hold that hinge forward. We are almost done. Get even deeper. Pulse, pulse. All right, this last one, hold it here. Just that pulse of your left arm. Lift your pinkies up to the ceiling. Get a little deeper. Keep your left knee pulling out towards your pinky toe. Get even deeper. We can do this. 4, 5. We are done with this in 4. Get even deeper through that front leg. Extend your back leg. Let's go for 3. Let's go for 2. Your last one. Come up to stand. Amazing work, everybody. All right. Before we come onto the other side, come down onto your knees. I promise we're going to have a little stretchy stretch after this. Bring both your hands onto your ball. So your hands are kind of making that diamond shape or that triangle shape. Your pointer fingers are together and so are your thumbs. You're on your knees. All right? Want you to think about drawing your elbows close into your body. So draw your elbows in. We're going to work that push-up. Bending through your elbows. Hinge from your hips. Lower your chest. And we push it up. So if you can't feel the backs of your arms, which honestly, I am shaking right now. So if you can't feel your arms, well done. You're super strong. Or your elbows are shining out a little bit too far. So pull them into your body. Keep them narrow. Lower your chest. Push it up. I'm feeling that straight down my triceps. If this is too much with your ball, get rid of the ball. You can do this on the ground. All right, let's start to add a little pulse, pulse, and lift. We inhale as you lower. You exhale, you lift. We got 5 reps, then we are holding it down. Pulse, pulse, and lift. Let's go for 4. Almost done. For 3. Get rid of that pulse, pulse if you need to. Let's go for 2. All right, your last one, hold it down, just your pulses. Pulse from your elbows, draw your elbows close by your body. Keep lowering and lifting. Your weight is through the hands. Let's go for 5. This is all done in 4. A little deeper for 3, find that depth. You've got it, we're strong. Last 2, last 1. Bring it up. Put your mat at the back or the front. Let's have a nice big child's pose. Well done, everybody. Reach your arms out long. Lower your chest. Let your knees go out wide. Have a couple breaths. Have a little drink of water if you need. Keep reaching your arms long. And then we're going to come on up and do that straight on the other side. So you can continue facing the same way. I'm going to turn around though and face the other way so that you can see my working arm. This time, let me think about it. Where is the ball? Why am I having a mental blank? What side was the ball? The ball is in the left hand. The ball is underneath your left hand, and then in between both of your hands is your weight. So your knees are under your hips, shoulders are stacked over your wrists. We start here by just bending through the right elbow as you glide the ball away. So no weight, not just yet. So all we're going to do is start to warm up through the right tricep. Glide that ball, feel that little stretch. Still keep the weight heavy through your right hand. So I want you to think about the weight through the right hand as we lower, and then especially as you lift, that's going to help you to switch on through the tricep instead of just letting it go across with your ball arm. We glide it away, we pull it up. So let's use this second side to really focus on our form. Let's get a little deeper. Whenever I go my deepest range, my nose touches my weight. So that is my little bit of tactile feedback. I want my nose to touch the weight. And then pull it up. Maybe your nose is going to touch your mat. Maybe that's how far you're going down. We lower and we lift. So let's think about a couple things. Drawing your right elbow close in towards your body and then pulling it in. You're heavy through all 5 of your fingertips. It's going to help you keep it out of your wrist. That's it. Nice and slow. Keep hinging from your hips and really take your time as you glide away. And take your time as we bring it up. Always making sure that your right elbow doesn't touch your mat. You want to keep it hovered. The second your right elbow comes down to touch, then you're having a little break at the bottom. I feel like it's much better to have a break at the top, or else you're kind of stuck down the bottom. And it's harder. You got more weight to lift up. So break at the top if you need that little reset. If this is feeling good and you do want to add on, let's add on that little pulse through the right arm. Pulse, pulse. We bring it up. My God, this is tough. Guys, this is not easy. And I'm the one who's planned this all for us. But we're seeing what we can add on. We're seeing what works today. Maybe in our last week we'll have a little rendition of this and we'll be able to get a little deeper. Who knows? That is what this challenge is all about. Seeing what layers we can add on and just watching our strength grow. Okay, let's do 5 full reps. I will not lose count. I do not want to do anything extra down here. I'm with you, do not worry. Last 4. Keep that pulse in as well if you can. I know we are really starting to fatigue this second side. It really gets to us. We got 3. That's it. Let's go for 2. And let's hold it down. Just pulse it out. We're pulsing here for 5. Keep the weight through your right hand. Remember, feel your tricep. Switch on for 3, for 2. Bring it up. All right. Oh my God, my arm, I need to shake it out. I feel like it's genuinely like spaghetti arms. All right, let's add on. So you work your single arm push up with your pulse, you bring it up. Now your weight comes into your left hand. So maybe spread your knees out a little bit wider, grab the weight. Oh God, we row. I am wobbly. You add your tricep, kick back, bend the elbow, lower it down. Okay, I'm gonna go a lot slower because I am feeling super wobbly. Glide it away, we lift. Weight is in your left hand. Work the row. Remember, stay heavy through your knees, heavy through the tops of your feet, and we lower. Glide it away. Find that depth again that we had. Weight to the ball. We work your row. Keep it nice and slow. Pull through that right tricep. Whew. This is meant to be my strong side, the right arm. You never know what side will be feeling it and what side will be struggling. All right, we don't have long here. I know this is tricky. Glide it away. Keep that pulse going. If it's feeling good, 4 reps. Then we're going to hold it up at the top. Let's do it. Keep that pulse in. Pull it up. All right, we got 3 to go. We can do it. Glide away. Find that pulse. Pull it up. Right, we have your final 2 reps now. We're almost done with this weight down here. All right, it's your last rep. Let's do it. So glide it away. Pulse, pull it up. Let's grab that weight. Draw your row. Just your bend and extend. So bend the elbow, squeeze your pinky up to the ceiling. We are almost done. Let's go for 5. I know this is wobbly. Great core control. Remember, you can get rid of that ball if you need. Let's go for 3. Keep squeezing through the back of your arm. For 2. Your last 1. Hold it there, little tiny pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your weight down. All right. We are going to continue on with the leg extension addition. So extend your right leg out long. Maybe roll your ankle if you need it a couple times. And then let's check in. Even weight between both sides of your body. We're just going to start with that right leg. So we extend the whole time. We're just lifting and lowering. Now let's check in. You want your hips to stay squared off, so draw your right hip down to your mat. Don't let your right hip open towards the side. Taking your time up at the top, slowly lower it down. Last little bit here in this upper body 4-point kneel. Let's go 2, and then we add on that glide away of your ball. Keep your tailbone tucked, don't let the back arch. All right, this next one. Lift your leg, hold. Bend your right elbow, glide your ball away, and pull it in, and then lower your right leg down. 1 extension, hold. 1 glide away. I know this is tricky. Remember, you can always keep both hands down on your mat. You can keep your right knee on your mat. There are lots of different options for us here. You do what feels good. All right, let's go 4 reps. Then we're going to hold it down. We can do this for 3, finding that extra little bit of strength. Let's go for 2. All right, we hold it down. Hold that leg. Keep it lifted. Little pulses through your right arm. Keep lifting your right leg. Squeeze your right glute. Let's pulse for 5. We go for 3. Last 2. Last 1. Bring it up. Whew. Grab your weight in your right hand. Step your right foot forward. We're going to continue on with our lunges on this side. So roll your ball back. Basically, we want the ball to be underneath your left knee when you bend back down. You're going to step your feet so they're hip distance apart. Right foot is forward, left foot is back. Bending your right elbow. Now my lefts and rights have gone. Bending your right elbow, right foot forward. All right. Roll your shoulders back. Let's bend down through both of your knees. Tap that little ball. If you notice now that your ball is not underneath your knee, just give it a little roll. I'm going to roll my back just a smidge. All right. Bend down. Little tap of your ball. That's your little feedback for your body on how low you're dropping. I want you to see if you can touch that ball. We lower and lift. Now your left quad, we're going to feel the left quad because we're just hovering away basically. You're going to start to feel the right quad too. When we do our 90-90 lunge, you're going to feel the front of the legs, and it's when we hinge forward that you start to feel the back of the legs. So our focus right now is quads. Of course, you're feeling the right bicep, right shoulder. we lower and lift. Let's start to add your pulse at the bottom. So pulsing, you're pulsing from your hips nice and slow. Your left knee, it'll touch the ball, and then we lift. Little pulse, pulse, and we lift. Let's go for 3, then we add the reach of your right arm. Keep rolling your shoulders back. Last 2. Last 1. Pulse, pulse, hold it there. 1 reach forward of your right arm. Draw the elbow back in, come up to stand. Oh, that burns. All right, pulse, pulse. We reach, we pull it in. Let's go 4 reps, not long. Pulse, pulse, we reach. Pull it in and stand. Let's go for 3. Finding that depth, making sure you are touching that ball if you can, or at least as close down to it. Last 2. Starting to feel my right glute switch on. Maybe you are too. That is totally normal. Pulse, pulse. I think this is our last one. Hold down. Just that arm reach. Can you get your left knee a little bit lower? Roll your shoulders back. I know this burns. Let's go for 3. We hold down in 2. We're going to hinge forward. Last 1. Hinge forward. Have that release. Away from your left quad. We're now focusing on the glutes and the hamstrings. You've got your hinge forward. Hold it here. Get a little deeper through your right leg. Now all we do, bend the back knee, lift your chest. So it's a hinge from your hips. Keep your right knee deep in your bend the whole time. And go even deeper every time we hinge forward. That's it. Tuck your tailbone. Still touching that ball in between. Now remember, when we hinge, I want you to keep your knee slightly going out towards your pinky toe. That's going to help you feel your glute. Bend the left knee, lift your chest. Hinge it forward. Let's start to add on that tricep kickback as you sweep or as you hinge forward. Bend your elbow, bend your left knee. We hinge forward, extend your arm long. That's it, really take your time. Intentional movement. We're feeling strong through the body. We hinge. We sweep. That's it. Let's go for 5 full reps. Then we're going to hold in that hinge. Let's focus on getting deeper every time you hinge and keep sweeping your pinky up to the ceiling. Let's go for 4. We are almost finished with your class. Oh, my voice is getting shaky. You know that I am dying with you. All right, that was our 3rd one. We got 2 to go. Ooh, getting wobbly. Almost done. All right, this is our last one. We're going to hold that hinge. Let's hold it there. Just that straight arm pulse of your right arm. Get deeper through your right leg. I know we can do this. Get even deeper. Keep the knee going out towards your pinky. Don't let your knee cave in. You got 5. Let's get a little deeper. Keep pulsing your pinky. 4. We have 3. You've got 2. Last 1. And we are done. Put your props out of the way. Amazing work, everybody. Come to the back of your mat. Whew. We're going to have a little stretch. Have your water if you need it. And then just joining back in. Let's take that nice big reach overhead, little back extension. And then sweeping your arms down by your side. We're slowly going to roll down through your spine. So tuck your chin to your chest. Little bend through your knees. We're slowly rolling all the way down. At the bottom, let's pedal out through your legs. And then let's slowly walk all the way out. Find that downward dog. That should feel super good through the backs of your legs. Press your chest to your thighs. Just enjoying this little reset. All right, let's go a couple more pedals out. Really try to press your chest to your thighs. Let's push both your heels down. Slowly peel your weight forward. Find your high plank. Hold it there. Bend your knees, chest to your thighs. Ripple your weight back. We slowly peel it forward. Bend your knees, chest to thighs. Lift your heels, peel it forward. Enjoy that nice release through the upper back. Last one, peel it forward. Bend your knees, chest to thighs. All right, when you're ready, let's find your child's pose. Knees out nice and wide. Reach your arms long, lower your chest. Just coming back into your breath now. Big exhale. Inhale, ribs expand. And let it go. Try to get a little longer. One more here. Big breath. And let it go. Alrighty, when you're ready, bringing yourselves all the way up. I think that class actually killed me today, guys. So if you're feeling the same, do not worry. We're all in the same boat. Thank you so much for joining me for your day 11 class. I hope you guys are enjoying your challenge so far. And I will see you on day 12. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.